All right, man. Apparently, shout out to Barbara. She sent this to me. Barbara's Choice. I appreciate it. She says she sent this to me. Um, Apparently, Mario Barrios and Yordenis Ugas are gonna be fighting for the interim title on the Spence and excuse me, on the Canelo-Charlo card. Um, so yeah, I mean, cool. It was another good fight. Lubin and Abel Jesus Ramos is on there. The nephew, the really good Ramos. No offense to Abel Ramos, though. No disrespect. So yeah, the undercard shaping out to be pretty good, dude. This probably one of the better undercards they're doing, and PBC is making some moves. They start kind of giving us some. They start kind of giving us some good fights as far as on the pay-per-view cards, and now it's starting to trickle down to some of the pay-per-view undercards. So I don't know the studies in which they go through to know, what to put on the undercard or who to put on the undercard or however that scenario, um, you know, however that scenario, is to go. But because they all this goes on all this kind of goes by they I don't know how they did their analytics for this, but it's kind of still like analytical, and they say, well, this is what we need to do. This is when you need to start it. This is when they, usually peak or whatever. So, I mean, so yeah, you know how it go. All they people kind of tell them how much it's gonna bring in, the guesstimations and all that shit. So, but yeah, this is a good undercard. I can't even lie. Now I'm more of a fan. I'm more of a fan of Charlo Canelo than most. I think Charlo got a chance. I'm one of the very few people that think Charlo got a chance. I know he's been off a long time. I know it's the first fight of the deal with PBC, and he probably not gonna lose it. Um, so yeah, I do understand that. I definitely understand that. So I'm not a dummy. I definitely understand that. Um, but I feel that Charlo got a chance. He a big guy, athletic. Think he'll move up good. I don't have a reason, other than inactivity. But then again, you could say, well, Earl's inactive, Fulton was inactive, and they got blasted out. So, Tim Zoo going around saying that Charlo know he gonna lose and all that stuff, and that may be true. I mean, what gave it away is when his brother said, "Yeah, I let my brother have the Canelo fight, and then I'm gonna get it, so we both can get paid." I think when he said that, I think if you read that basically told you that they probably didn't think they had a chance to win the fight or whatever. But we all know them dudes over there are mercenaries. I think a lot of them dudes are mercenaries. That's just what they want to be. They just in it for the money. That's what they want. I think some of them guys, they was in it for the greatness of boxing, but Al Hammond turned them into mercenaries. That's what I think. Al Hammond turned them into mercenaries. They was in it for the greatness of boxing. It'd be great, but Al Hammond turned them into mercenaries. But this is actually a solid fight. Yordenis Ugas ain't been back since he got his ass whooped by Earl Spence. Um, yeah, he ain't been back. He ain't been back. So it's been April to April, May, June, July, August, September. So 17 months he been out the ring. We got to figure out how his face gonna hold up too, because Barrio can crack a little bit. But it's Robot Keith Idek. He said Yordenis Ugas Mario Barrios fight is back on. It'll take place on the huge stage. Boxing.com has learned that Ugas and Barrios will fight for the WBC interim welterweight title on the Canelo-Alvarez Charlo undercard September 30th at T-Mobile Arena. Ugas and Barrios will be 1 of 3 bouts. Showtime will televise as part of his pay-per-view undercard before Alvarez defends his IBF, WBA, WCWO super middleweight title versus Canelo-Charlo. Boxing's undisputed 154-pound title. So, as boxing.com first reported Wednesday, young emerging middleweight contenders Elijah Garcia and Armando Resendez will square off an intriguing pay-per-view, premier boxing champion card that night. Another high-stakes battle between junior middleweight contenders Jesus Ramos and Erickson Lubin will be part of the Showtime's broadcast as well. So that's about his best card I've seen on paper, probably since Floyd Mayweather and Andre Alberto undercard, which was cracked, by the way. I went to the movie theaters and caught that one. Yeah, that was cracked, by the way. So yeah, they got a nice card going right here. I can't even front. This is a real nice card. So it was rumored that Keith Thurman was supposed to be fighting Yordenis Ugas, but I heard Keith Thurman really wasn't trying to fight him. Now, it was rumors that, Keith and Terrence could be getting it on, and maybe Keith just waiting out for one last payday. You know. I mean, but I mean, yeah, I get Al Heyman credit where credit is due. I remember I was watching Coach Malachi show a couple months ago, and the guy had called in. Well, it was a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, he called in and was like, Coach Malachi, why you don't like PBC? We don't like PBC. They giving us the best fights right now, and they are. It ain't because they want to, but they got to. And he said, yeah, I said, y'all, they doing the best fight. And they are right now. And they are. They got, they rolling. They rolling. They rolling right now. Can't nobody deny that. But it's because they have to. It's because they have to. Because they have to. It's because they have to. So, but now it's getting serious. It's getting real serious when they starting to put good fights on their undercard. Because you got to remember, Steven Espinoza brought up the fact that their contract is only extended to the first quarter of 2023 or 2024. So they don't have a long-term contract. So now, in order for them to keep getting a budget and to keep, having a platform to work off of, they got to keep the content flowing. And they got some dates that's coming out here too, man. I sent them to town. He should be doing a video on there. Somebody put it in the Discord that they got some dates coming. And I'll talk about them tonight if I do a live tonight. And they got like, I'm gonna be nice and say about 4 pay-per-view dates. They got like 4 pay-per-view dates, y'all. For the end of the year. So they literally going to a pay-per-view, type of platform. That's what they going to, a pay-per-view type of platform. It's gonna be pay-per-view. That's what they going for. But as far as this fight, I don't know what happened with Keith Thurman. Keith was supposed to jump in there and fight one of them. Keith, I heard Keith didn't want to fight Yordenis Ugas. He was trying to get out of that fight. I mean, Keith a joke. Keith a joke. Ain't too much more to say about it. Keith a joke. Keith a joke. So yeah, Keith a joke, bro. But I mean, Yordenis Ugas' career could be on the line. Yordenis Ugas' career could be on the line. That's what could be happening. His career could be on the line. His career could be on the line. So I feel that Barrios, he got a rhythm going right now. So he got a rhythm going right now. So I think he probably gonna be the favorite to win this fight. Or Dennis Ugas always in close fights. But guys, he got no business being in close fights in with. So we end up seeing what happened. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Check the box news playlist out. Check out the Welterweight Box Talk playlist out. Hit my link tree and find me everywhere. Peace.